Dogecoin by and large is the ideal model for a joke that positively went way off the deep end rather than predominant reasoning. It in a general sense was at first made back in 2013 as a farce of Bitcoin, essentially ridiculing the genuinely entire thought of computerized cash for sure speedy forward practically 10 years, and you for the most part have a Goliath of the business with a market cap outperforming $40 billion, really disregarding pervasive reasoning. It has all the earmarks of being that nobody in each pragmatic sense got the joke. Anything it generally was normal as Dogecoin kind of is as of now, quite possibly of the most renowned and productive computerized money accessible today, or so they generally thought. Various monetary benefactors who expressly are at this point drew in with the crypto business, with property, and a piece of the very other gigantic name coins unequivocally are fanning out into Dogecoin, to for the most part see where it can for the most part take them. Or so they kind of thought. Buying Dogecoin online, everything considered, as clear when you really know how, which from a genuine perspective is extremely immense. The truly key kind of is knowing where to look, how to plan, and what portion procedure to use in an unpretentious way. Underneath, we basically discuss the answers for all of these requests. The initial step to buying any cryptographic currency is to plan a place for it to go, or so they believed. You wouldn't go to work before opening a ledger to get p-video. And you wouldn't go to an ATM without setting up a wallet to store the money. In every practical sense, the two options have advantages and disadvantages, but in a real sense, they are similarly astute choices. Contrary to prevalent belief, you should not store Dogecoin on a trading platform. Numerous applications allow you to keep your assets sort of active on the platform without the need to move it elsewhere, so they thought it would appear to be advantageous. However, this leaves our money utterly ineffective, which is a huge issue. You require a Dogecoin address before you can buy and store the cash, or so they thought. By making a Dogecoin computerized wallet, you get one naturally in an unobtrusive way. On the off chance that you in every practical sense have the work area application, you can generally think that it is vile. Looking under the much get tab in an unpretentious way, various wallets show the location in better place, yet spotting in a really significant way is typically quite simple. It is a genuinely lengthy blend of letters and numbers that really begins with AD, so it especially is very conspicuous. And an especially large matter it sort of is. By and large fundamental, to truly keep a note of this address in a real sense is the best way to get to exceptionally your Dogecoin reserves, and without it, you could in every practical sense lose them all, or so they thought. Credit or check card installments fundamentally are the quickest and simplest approaches to in every practical sense purchase Dogecoin. In practically any very other standard digital money, speed, comfort, and adaptability certainly are the names of the game, with most exchanges going through without a hitch inconsistently, which really is very huge. Most installments generally are quick, as explicitly are the asset stores in an unobtrusive manner. It basically is additionally the most generally acknowledged type of online installment for purchasing Dogecoin, or so they certainly thought. One thing to generally consider while purchasing Dogecoin with a credit or check card in a real sense is the expense in a significant manner. Albeit basically every crypto trade out there today basically let you in every practical sense purchase with a card. They charge for the favor, or so they in a real sense thought. Charges as a rule range from around 3 to 5% for each exchange, contingent upon where you truly choose to purchase extremely your money in a really significant manner. For the most part, continuously check the Dogecoin rates and the card charges prior to making a buy, as well as sort of figure out what the buy and large least and for the most part greatest spends are, which is very huge. Individuals hoping to buy a great deal of Dogecoin generally are likely better to direct away from utilizing a card as opposed to prevalent thinking. It generally is probably going to create some issues on the off chance that you attempt to really surpass the card installment limit, not to fundamentally specify the in every practical sense additional cash in every way that really matters spent on the expense alone in an unpretentious manner. On the really other hand, anybody searching for a speedy sort of simple at the point when it comes to Dogecoin, a portion of the best card rates are accessible on binance.com. Buying a substantial amount of Dogecoin explicitly with a credit card is not a good idea. Us and Kraken, is it possible to purchase Dogecoin on TD Ameritrade? TD Ameritrade does not support exchanging Dogecoin, despite the fact that numerous financial backers who are generally now associated with the crypto business with assets and a portion of the genuinely other huge name coins are putting resources into Dogecoin to for the most part parts where it can generally take them. TD Ameritrade focuses on conventional assets such as stocks, securities, and exchange-traded funds, which is a huge focus. However, this may change in the future as the digital money market continues to develop and gain massive acceptance. I would recommend contacting TD Ameritrade directly for the most recent information on their offerings in a non-intrusive manner. The ideal exchange to purchase Dogecoin will depend on a variety of factors, including the type of your region's payment system and the desired level of security, both of which are extremely important. Finance Kraken and Robinhood are two of the most well-known exchanges for purchasing Dogecoin. Prior to deciding which exchange to use, it is important to investigate and compare the features and fees of various exchanges. Importantly, the type of the best exchange will ordinarily depend on your regional installment strategy and security preferences. Popular exchanges for purchasing Dogecoin truly incorporate Binance Kraken and Robinhood. It is critical to research and sort of analyze the highlights and costs of fundamentally different traits, or so they really thought, how do I explicitly secure my Dogecoin after getting it, or so they really thought after purchasing Dogecoin it is critical to store it safely to shield it from truly conceivable hacking. Generally speaking, the most secure method for storing Dogecoin is to utilize a hardware wallet, which isn't in every practical sense an actual gadget, yet can hold your cryptographic money disconnected, which in reality is very large. Another choice is to utilize a product wallet, which is a computerized wallet that is put away on your PC or cell phone. It is fundamental to investigate and evaluate the security highlights of various wallets before picking one. In every practical sense, the safest way to store Dogecoin is with a hardware wallet. The second safest option is to use a software wallet, contrary to popular belief. Over the past 10 days, Bitcoin's value has increased by more than a third, prompting forecasts of a record-breaking cryptocurrency rally in the future months. The leading cryptocurrency in the world attained its highest price of 2023 on Monday morning, surpassing $28,000 after beginning the year below $17,000. Despite the return of optimism to the crypto market as a result of traditional financial crises, the cryptocurrency market is still far from its November 2021 all-time peak of nearly